Hi, Skidmore families. It's Mr. Skyer here. I thought that it might be helpful to give you a tour of our classroom, our virtual classroom, or classroom website. So I've created a virtual website. This is where all of the information that we will need throughout the year will be. I'll be updating it on a daily basis. Um, and I bookmarked it on each of the kids' iPads, so they can access it really easily. So when they click on it, it'll be at the bottom of their iPad. I think on the left hand side of that dock on the bottom. This is the page that they'll be brought to. This is our virtual classroom. We've got some books here, our calendar, the technology center with our Skidmore logo on it. Here's math, science, and writing. The first thing they're going to want to click on is this chalkboard right here. This will bring us to basically our home page. And this is how you get to the other parts of our website. So the very first thing that they'll have to click on for the first day of school is this Zoom link right here. They can click on the word or they can click on the icon. They'll be brought to our Zoom classroom. And it's linked to my classroom, so they won't be lost in cyberspace. They'll be right where they're supposed to be. The next thing that they can click on, they can click on the morning message. Again, they'll be brought right to our Zoom link. And then if you press home, you'll be brought right back here to this chalkboard. To see what time they have to log into Zoom every day, I would click on the schedule, find your child's name. Let's say I wanted to find when Kamai needs to log on. I would click on his name and I would be brought to the green group schedule because he is in the green group. Now, morning motivation doesn't start until the second week of school. So the first thing he'll have to click on is this link right here. All of the blue words in our schedule are hyperlinks. So if they click on it, they'll be brought directly to the correct Zoom room. So my Zoom link is the same. It will be the same every time they need to log in and work with me, whether that's whole group or that smaller group that they'll have for math and writing, or the even smaller group conferences. These hyperlinks right here, for co-curricular, these links will bring your child to that teacher's Zoom link. So for art, if they click on this Zoom link right here, they'll be brought to Mr. Demas's Zoom room. And then to find out what time your child has conferences, because in the afternoon of every full day, there is a conference schedule. You can go right here. So if I'm looking for Kamai, I know that his two pre-scheduled conferences are from 2:55 to 3:25 on Tuesdays and Fridays. Now I'm going to go back home again, and here you'll find the login info for the various platforms that we'll be using. So Freckle, all of these, Freckle, Epic, and Seesaw, you will only have to enter a code once. Once they enter that code the first time, they should not have to again. If they do, if they get logged out for some reason, their code will be right here. Code is going to be same all year long. The only one that might change is Seesaw. Here are their personal Seesaw codes. If it is not working, you can click this link right here and you will be brought to this slide that has my contact information. And if any of the codes don't work, please let me know as soon as possible and we will figure it out. The confusing one is for Nearpod. There will be a different code for each lesson. So they'll go to the Nearpod app, they'll click I'm a student, and they will enter the code for the lesson. Now, some of our asynchronous work will be done on Nearpod. So they'll click daily assignments. For word study and math, they will be using Nearpod. So they'll go to the Nearpod app, they'll click on this hyperlink, they'll enter this code. That is the code just for word study. And likewise for math, they'll have to re-enter a code because each lesson will be a different code. For reading and writing, we will be using Seesaw most of the time so that they can handwrite. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. And then science will likely be in Nearpod too. I would take some time to explore this a little bit more on your own. If you have any questions, just let me know.